for being here, for showing up for all of us, and especially for our community members who are going to be performing tonight. My name is Colleen Ndemeh Fitzgerald. I am the director of this performance. I'm a part of Kukily, Afrofeminist Arts Collective, and so this one person is here with 3 others around me, Julia Cohen Ribeiro, Lisa Lasso, Jasmine Sanchez, my collective members who are in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and watching somewhere from where they are. So I want to thank all of the people who have supported to make this happen, to create this oasis here. They're all named inside of the program, so like I said, it takes a village really to make something like this happen. Jasmine Agosto from Sage Seeker Productions, co-producer, thank you. Kamora Carrington of Kamora's Cultural Corner, our host. Thank you so much. And while I'm standing up here, thank you to my family, Pablo, te quiero, to my mom for coming out, to my dad for coming, for helping to build this place. Kukyle is a Pele word meaning all of us together, every single one of us. And as we were getting ready to create this performance together, me and the 10 women who are participating, Linda Martin said, I'm coming to this because I want to see what happens when Black women of very different backgrounds, Kukyle, come together, all of us together, every single one of us. So that's what we're going to see tonight, and that's what we're going to hold space for tonight. I just want to give a few quick words about anyone who's never been to something like this before, to an arts, culture, theater, performance event. For those of us who are of African diaspora, art is everything that we call life, right? And so it's really, really, really important that we show up for these moments, that we celebrate, that we use arts as a medium for our healing, for our community making, for our Kukyle. Yeah? So thank you so much for being here today. And if it's your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 40th arts and culture event, thank you for coming as well. And without anything further, let's see who we came to see tonight.
Tenía 7 años apenas 7 años.
Hi,
my name's J.C. McCauley.
I'm Naisha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
No llegaba a 5 siquiera. De pronto unas voces en la calle me gritaron, ¡Negra! 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 ¡Negra!
My name is Linda Payne Martin. Negra Soy. You look at me, you're saying, who is she? What has she got to say? I will recite a poem by Sonia Sanchez, by Nikki Giovanni. I was born in the Congo. I walked the Fertile Crescent and built the Sphinx. I designed a pyramid so tough that a star that glows only once every 100 years falls into the center, giving divine and perfect light. I'm a bad woman. I sat on a throne drinking nectar with Allah. I got hot and sent the ice age to Europe to cool my thirst. My eldest daughter is Nefertiti. The tears from my birth pains created the Nile. I am a beautiful woman. For his birthday, when he was 3, I gave my son Hannibal an elephant. He gave me Rome for Mother's Day. My strength flows ever on. My son Noah built Newark, and I stood proudly at the helm as we sailed on a soft summer day. I turned myself into myself and was Jesus. Men intone my loving name, all praises, all praises. I am the one who would save. I sold diamonds in my backyard. My bowels deliver uranium. The fillings from my fingernails are semi-precious jewels. On a trip north, I caught a cold and blew my nose, giving oil to the Arab world. I am so hip that even my errors are correct. I sailed west to get to east and had to round off the earth as I went. The hair from my head thinned, giving gold across 3 continents. I am so perfect, so divine, so ethereal, so surreal, that I cannot be comprehended except by my permission. I mean, I can fly. I can fly like a bird in the sky. So you want to know who I am? I am Linda Payne Martin from Hartford, Connecticut. Negra Soy.
Hello everyone, my name is Kaysle Stewart. Negra Soy. Journey. My life journey starts at age 8. I recall my mom baking potato pudding, fire on top, fire on bottom. When my mother migrated to the US, the bacon smell disappeared. Journey on. My great aunt, this tall, thin lady, smoke and drink her white rum. I enjoy getting my hair combed by her. We form a bond. I often complained to her about my problem, now age 12. The smell of my mom baking was replaced by my great-grand-aunt cooking. It smelled great. But what did a 12-year-old know about taste? I knew the smell of food. Stewed fish, boiled yam, dumpling, and banana. My favorite. Adult never asked what I like, what I thought, but my Uncle Pat, the taxi driver of the family, talk about me and my brother, talk about how we'll be in the US soon. Once he talked about snow on the TV, it was snow. It was cold, and I believe he also mentioned school. Journey on. At the age of 12, I learned to clean, cook, shop at the market, take taxi, comb my own hair. We need to prepare you, young people, for the life journey, for moments of pain, the journey of what would be the moral nonsense of the middle child. That is that I may be comfortable together with you, the mutual faith both of you and me have together. All in all, this much is true. You have me and I have you. Journey on. For sure, life journey continue.
My name is Jocelyn Marie Serta, y negra soy. Cinnamon cracks in the heat of the sun, smells of Egyptian musk, visions of oro, full lips kiss the cheek of ancestors. Pides la bendición, ask for a blessing, when you arrive and as you are leaving. Bendición. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Memory. A group of black girls sing, skipping in unison on the sidewalk in the heat of the sun. Pure joy shines on their skin. You are so beautiful, they shout in chorus. They already know how beautiful they are. They disappear. The noise and heat of cars fill the air. Memory. In the pews, alabemos al Señor, we're praising God. Let God take away your pain. Let him take away your worries. Surrounded by women and men dressed, covered in white, head to toe. I look to my mother, her veil reaching her back, skirt grazing the floor, wearing white. She looks so holy. I begin to feel my pain, and tears begin to roll down my face. She looks down to me. Why are you crying? I look to her and I respond, I am so dark. Why don't I look like you? Hi, Jocelyn. And she just waves me away. You are so beautiful to me. Memory. Let me do your hair. My cousin is looking right at me, and I think, maybe, just this time, should I let her? Today's gonna be the day. I look at my cousin's almost porcelain skin, her hair long, black, and straight. You never let me do your hair. Can't you see? Memory. He glistened like the night, obsidian, piercing eyes, body like a god. I really like you, I say as we lay down. And I like you. He hesitates. Our children would be too dark. Our children will be beautiful, I think. And he went for someone lighter to heal his pain. You're everything I hoped for. Memory. My blackness came up in many conversations. The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. Yes, But you are not black, my dear. I looked at our skin, similar in complexion, my hair curled, theirs in braids down their back. If I am not black, then what am I? You're not black, you're Puerto Rican. You're not black is different. You speak Spanish, it's not the same. ¿Hablas español? Mírala, ella habla español, pero no parece boricua. You sounded Latina on the phone. But I am though. Y soy dominicana también. Y también boricua. Sí. Ah, that's why your Spanish sounds funny. Memory. We were walking in the sun all day. I felt hot, my skin like charred, dry cinnamon. Ugh, Jocelyn, you're black. The click of her tongue echoed. I looked at her skin, barely changed since the start of our walk. No te metes en el sol. Don't stay in the sun or you'll get too dark. I looked at her. I am black. I claimed it as I started walking up the sidewalk, and I didn't stop. I never talked to her again. You're everything I need. Memory. Tears roll down my face as I sing to myself in the mirror. I'm trying to find the beauty. I lost myself too many times. I am trying to see me. I touch my piel como canela, my hair puffy like clouds. Hablando mi español como yo lo hablo, ¿entiendes? I am beautiful, can't you see? I am everything, everything my ancestors ever hoped for. I am everything I will ever need. We are all we need. We are all beautiful. Can't you see?
My name is Diane, and the name of my poem is No, 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 No by Maya Angelou. No more two-legged beasts that walk like men, play stick swing with their crusted asses in napalm coats, stretching mouth to receive, burning ears on sweaty tongue. Just give me a cool drink of water before I die. No, the gap-legged whore of the eastern shore enticing Europe to come in her, but turns her back to me. Who stroked the coal that stroked the ships, which brought her over to the cemeteries of my many brothers. No, the cocktail afternoons are what I can do in my white lady pink world. I let your men cram my mouth with their striving hate. I swallow after. I let your mammies steal from my kitchen. I chuckled the chins of your topsy-turvy picnics. Now what can I do? I'll never be black like you. Hallelujah. No more the red shoe priest riding palanquin in barefooted children country. The plastered saints gazing down beneficiary on kneeling mothers picking undigested beans from yesterday's ship. I have waited, toes curled, hat rolled, hearts and gentle in hand, on back porches of forever, in kitchens and fields of rejection, on cold marble steps of America's white outhouse, and drop seats of buses in the open fires of war. No more the dream that you will cease hunting me down in swamps of fear and return to embrace your own humanity, which I am. No more the hope that raises insults, which mercury slides over your tongue, will be forgotten, and you will learn the words of love. Mother, father, sister, brother, lover, friend. My hopes dying slowly, rose petals beneath an autumn red moon will not adorn your unmarked grave. My hopes lying quietly, a dark pool under the trees, will not carry your name, and it's for good for sure. And what a pity that has folded upon itself an old man's mouth whose teeth are gone, and I have no pity. Thank you.
My name is Ashley Miklas Innocent. Negra, negra, negra soy.
Hello and good evening all. My name is Sonyetta Strickland. Negra, Negra, Negra Soy. If I were a butterfly, I'd fly around town, exploring the world's ins and outs, floating and fluttering, up and down, over and under and through. It would be so much to see and so much to do. I'd spread out love, power, hope, strength, and faith, all about, all around. We need this love. I let you know God created me. God gave me these radiant, brilliant, illuminating colors, colors of wisdom, power, and room for change, known as metamorphosizing from the insect, caterpillar, and or amphibian change. I have a family, many more of changes, and lots more love, knowledge to share. So, see me, beautiful, changing the world. See me, trimmed with illuminating colors and brightening up society. See me, wise and graceful. See me, fabulously wonderful queen, fluttering through life's everyday changes. See me, courageous conqueror, floating through a cool breeze, beautiful flowers, and beautiful trees. See me, the tranquility of life. See me, and know that we are one of the most beautiful flying through on the borrowed time. We are royalty making a change. Time. We make change. See me, fly, soar. If I were a butterfly.
Hi everybody, my name is Danessa Pedroso. Negra, Negra, Negra Soy. I'll be reading a poem by Nancy Morejon, Mujer Negra. Todavía huelo la espuma del mar que me hicieron atravesar. La noche no la puedo recordar, ni el mismo océano podría recordarla. Pero no olvido el primer alcatraz que divisé. Altas las nubes como inocentes testigos presenciales. ¿Acaso no he olvidado ni mi cosa perdida, ni mi lengua ancestral? Me dejaron aquí y aquí he vivido. Y porque trabajé como una bestia, aquí volví a nacer. Y a cuántas epopeya mandinga intenté recurrir. Me rebelé. Su merced me compró en una plaza. Bordé la casaca de su merced y un hijo macho le parí. Mi hijo no tuvo nombre. Y su merced murió a manos de un impecable lord inglés. Anduve. Esta es la tierra donde padecí bocabajos y azotes. Bogué a lo largo de todos sus ríos, bajo su sol sembré, recolecté y sus cosechas no comí. Por casa tuve un barrancón. Yo misma traje las piedras para identificarlo, pero canté al natural compás de los pájaros nacionales. Me sublevé. En esa tierra toqué la sangre húmeda y los huesos podridos de muchos otros, traídos a ellas o no, igual que yo. Ya nunca más imaginé el camino a Guinea. ¿Era Guinea? ¿Era Benín? ¿Era Madagascar o era Cabo Verde? Trabajé mucho más. Fundé mi canto milenario y mi esperanza. Aquí construí mi mundo. Me fui al monte. Mi real independencia fue en el Palenque y cabalgué entre las sopas de maceo. Solo un siglo más tarde, junto a mis descendientes, desde una azul montaña. Bajé de la sierra, pero para acabar con capitales y usureros, con generales y burgueses. Ahora sí, solo hoy tenemos y creamos. Nada nos es ajeno. Nuestra, la tierra. Nuestras, el mar y el cielo. Nuestras, la magia y la quimera. Iguales míos, aquí los veo bailar alrededor del árbol que plantamos con el comunismo. Su pródiga manera ya resuena. Thank you.
My name is Gail Lumpkin, Barlow, Shepard, Wallace, Martin, Hunter. I have as many names in my family as I have colors in my clothes. You know, as beautiful as this world is, God almost destroyed it one time. And remember Noah? Anybody remember Noah? Come on, hands, let's see. Remember Noah? You know? He said, bring me the animals 2 by 2s. He said, bring me the elephants and kangaroos. He straightened it up. He put a rainbow in the sky. And he said, never again. But now, look where we are now. Wake up every morning, television, radio, what do you hear? This one shot, that one shot, this one stabbed, this one dead. We're killing each other, and why? Why? What now? What are we gonna do now? Anybody know why? Yep. I know why. Why? This little book, we value more than life because it reads all about Jesus Christ. When the way gets so dark, you don't know what to do, just trust in him and he will guide you. When you are sick and suffering with pain, just call him. Call on his name. And for us all, he died a shameful death to prepare a place for our souls to rest. But in the grave, he did not stay. For he arose on that day we call Easter Day. But it's now. It's now, people. It's now. It's now when times are tough for us to stop all the garbage and stop so much fuss.
My name is Terry Ann Williams. Negra, Negra, Negra Soy. I'll be reciting a poem by Afua Cooper called At the Center. Today, doves flew from my head, and my hair grew. The longing is gone from my body, and I'm filled with peace, perfect peace. No longer shall I speak of electrocuted poets, or the ones who inhaled gas until they danced in the dizziness of death, but of brown women who turned the soil with their hands, making vegetable gardens and tending fruit trees. Today, I went into my storehouse, selected the choicest oils, and anointed my body. Wrapped myself in the rarest cloth of a deep wine red, stood at my front gate, and words poured from my mouth in flaming chants. Today, the craftsman has come to make a design for me of a woman sitting in deep repose, with doves flying from her head. He has made all the pieces, and they fit well together. I shall hang it at my window for all the world to see, at the center.
Good afternoon. Last but not least, hi, my name is Eula Dotson. Negra, Negra, Negra Soy. I'm speaking to you this afternoon because our history is in trouble. And if you don't know your history, you might get lost. I want to share some of my personal experiences. I had the opportunity to visit Gambia, Senegal, and Ghana in West Africa. This was one of my goals after attending the World's Fair in New York City.
It's been a long time, so the older people know that there was a World's Fair back in 1964. You know, that's been a long time ago. And I visited the African Pavilion, and I was hooked. I started to wear my hair braided. I used to wear kente scarves, kufe hats, collected African arts, and study my history. If you go to my house, you think you were in a museum, because I got all kinds of stuff. I can tell my story. I also visited the door of no return in the slave castles of Senegal and Gambia, which were really nothing more than holding dungeons for captured Africans, stolen from their village in Ghana and Senegal. It's just so hard to imagine. It's hard enough when a kid gets lost in the neighborhood. But can you imagine you're in your village and you're minding your business and somebody comes along and grabs you and takes you to the door of no return? It's a heartfelt feeling to be standing in those doors and the sharks are there waiting, because they know some people said, before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave. And people jumped off and the water's bloody. So I want to share with you this afternoon a special word called Sankofa, which originated in Ghana in West Africa. It means to look back. One of the symbols is a bird. This is a Sankofa bird. As you see, he's looking back. And sometimes we don't want to look back, but we need to look back. Ladies, Sankofa.
We have to look back. We have to look back.
People, what do we need to do? We have to do what? And we need to take that message when you leave here today. This is not just a performance, this is life. That something is going on in our community and it ain't right. And if you knew what you were about and who you came from, it would be a better today in Hartford, Connecticut. Because when you look at your history, you get a sense of your achievements and contributions. Worldwide, people, not just in America, but worldwide. I've traveled across the world, and everywhere I've gone, from China to Japan, I've seen people that look like us. I went to Egypt, Aswan. They couldn't speak the language, but they could grab my arm and say, me and you. So you know what that meant, right? So, you know, we're connected. We're connected. And our bloodline comes from kings and queens. We built great civilizations and kingdoms. We built the pyramids, which are still standing today. These symbols were built without modern technology. And scientists can't figure out how in the hell did they lift those heavy bricks up so high, but they did. And they don't know today they study it, infrared, but they still can't figure out how did these people do this. So that lets you know we got it. We got it, but we're losing it. I wasn't born in Africa, but Africa was born in me. Africa is the birthplace of the civilization of mankind, no matter where you come from. And that's a fact. Sankofa, ladies, what?
We have to look back.
What?
We have to look back.
People?
We have to look back.
So no matter where you go, from the USA, Europe, Asia, or the Middle East, we are part of the African diaspora. We should realize our strength and resilience no matter where we live. We need to unite under one banner. Black Lives Matter. We can make universal changes across the world if we know our history. The color of a man's skin should be a badge of honor and respect. Remember James Brown? What did he say, ladies?
I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
People? All right, so James was on it, and that was the 60s. 68? Okay. Okay, somebody knows their history. Okay, we had many great freedom fighters. We had Malcolm X. We had Martin Luther King, Angela Davis, Shirley Chisholm. And Fannie Lou Hamer said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. You get tired of telling the other society what you want. I want freedom. So she was a smart woman from Mississippi, and they didn't want to seat her at the conference, but she just demanded that they seat her committee. So, remember, Sankofa,
we have to look back.
And another fact that they hide from us is that Egypt is in Northern Africa. They want to make it sound like it's part of Europe, but it's not. I can testify because I was there. I was there in those tombs. The Egyptians are the first ones to do embalming of bodies. They were able to preserve the bodies of the common people as well as the kings and the queens. And they wrote their history. See, they even knew about Sankofa. They wrote their history in hieroglyphics. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I was in those tombs, and it's still standing. You know, what kind of paint did they use? So that's why it's very important that they wrote their history down, that I was able to go in 2019 and go in those tombs and see that information. So, you know, when you know your history, you can feel good about yourself, but when you know nothing about yourself, you got the Saturday night special with the MK5 or whatever the rifles that they're killing people with, you know what I mean? But if you knew yourself, you wouldn't be doing all this. So we need to remember Sankofa. We are a mighty, strong black race of people. Maya Angelou said it best in her poem, "We still rise." No matter what they say or do to us as black people, we still rise to the top. We need to claim, embrace our greatness, creativity, our style, and our ability to survive. Without knowledge, the people will perish. Some states want to ban and whitewash the teaching of black history to protect their children from harsh realities of slavery. They want to call it involuntary relocation. Which is ridiculous. We just decided that we were just going to come over here because we had nothing else to do. So some stuff is really silly, but if you don't read your history, you don't know what's happening. And besides that, critical race theory is only taught in college and law school to let people know the injustices that we as people of color face when we go through the criminal justice system. So now they're trying to say that this is taught in elementary school and high school, which is a lie. But you gotta read, because I wrote a poem one time, reading time is freedom time, because if you're not careful, they're writing your epitaph and you don't even know it because you ain't reading nothing. So you need to read something. Put the phone down. If you're on the phone, read something. So we need to know our history and events happening around us. The truth will set you free, but you must be an active participant to bring about change. I'm still waiting for my 40 acres and a mule. I'm still waiting for reparations. But, you know, hope is not lost yet. If you remember your history, Sankofa,
we have to look back.
We have to look back. Thank you very much. All right.
those who don't speak Spanish, what they were saying at the beginning of each thing was, black, black, I am a black woman. So thank you all so much again for being here. Please, let's give another round of applause for the performers. And just a couple of closing words. There is food to be purchased, so please stop by and see our vendors, support them as well. Say hello to the performers, congratulate them. We're all gonna be floating around here for a little while longer. Kamora, this is her space, and I know she would love for everyone to just explore and enjoy the grounds. Check out the labyrinth, say hello to Kamora, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening, y'all. Thank you.